Alrighty, everybody. Hello and welcome back to Darkest Hour, where we've got, who guessed it, yet another map of Inferno coming up and right at you. It's well, it's probably going to be a good time. Hopefully, we get done here in a couple less OTs than we did last time. TTL alongside me today. And time to let you didn't know, but we were in I think it was a quad overtime. It might have just been a triple overtime. It's 28-24 last time
What the
on
heck?
Inferno.
28-24. Absolutely not. That is a very long game of Counter-Strike. It's almost 2 games of Counter-Strike. No, thank you. Not at all. Darkest Hour, however, coming into this, looking pretty good. Was it a win or a loss? I'm not going to lie to you.
It was a win.
I just came back from my school's women's soccer game, so
It was a win.
I did not. That's awesome. Well, I mean, it's one of their 4 wins thus far in the season. 4-1, taking on Team Noir, who is just 2-2. Inferno, I mean, a decent map for them as a whole, decent map for a couple of their players individually, some collegiate superstars coming in on the roster, if I do say so myself. About 3/5 of which, if not 4/5, we've casted.
Yeah.
So, pretty nice roster, I have to say so.
To be fair, the fun part about that irony is that Nova was on the other team last time.
That's what I was thinking.
You and I casted MJB and Benji.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that was all the way back in the NACE Grand Finals, by the way.
Started. I'm gonna hop in there.
Be curious.
I'll jump
into
right
the
in.
game. By the way.
So Team Noir, they did win up the pistol round the knife round. And so they're going to start that CT side. But it really has been the T side for Darkest Hour that's been the better of the two, despite the fact that typically do like that CT start. So, interestingly enough, we have a tech pause off the bat. This is not a good sign at all.
No. I have some unfortunate news.
Oh, boy.
Somebody just said 5 minutes, no longer. And somebody else said that they have to finish going number 2.
Oh,
so
boy.
that's fun for them. That's Team Noir, by the way.
Is that DJ Stank Booty?
Surprisingly, that wasn't. Neither of those messages were DJ Stank Booty. It was Gorilla Grip.
Well, if it wasn't DJ Stank Booty, it would be Gorilla Grip.
Also, apparently, Pip does not have CS2 access.
That's tragic. My alt account even got CS2 access.
My main account did not. However, I have not played all that much regular CS as of late. But we are out of the tech pause. Luckily, everybody's here. Everybody's functioning. Everybody's finished their trips to the
washroom,
porcelain throne. And we're ready to get underway.
Yeah, that was certainly less than 5 minutes, which I appreciate. But I bet that Benji's knife looks quite good in CS2.
I can't say I'm surprised though. Like this is advanced level play, if not higher, to be honest.
We're in main.
Depending. Well, yeah, but it's advanced level play. Have you seen MJB play?
I have. He carries me in everything. He also dropped 54 kills in the last map of Inferno they played. So.
Oh, hello.
Little flashbang. Giving Pip some access to Banana. And a couple of opening frags. He'll finally go down. It's fast over to A and the Moto smoke out. Nice shot from MJB. That should open things up with one man left standing to defend.
Oh, that flash, though, it just barely misses. Luckily, they're safe for the time being on the site. But no, MJB not done with this one just yet. Nova just barely makes it out alive, but the bomb's going down. MJB being swarmed, though. And there is DJ Stank Booty with the dualies to swing for one, help from Promise for the second, and a fairly clean pistol for Team Noir.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised. I thought DJ Stank was like a tag. But no, his name is actually just DJ Stank Booty.
Yeah, I went to check the Facebook website just for that reason.
Almost as good as Booty Lord.
I've seen some names of all time in my time.
That's an advanced player, Booty Lord is.
Booty Lord, okay.
Yeah. We got 4 Famoses. Famasi? I was trying to figure out what the cacti plural, like, it's not real, obviously, but what would that be for Famoses?
Would it just be Famas?
It would be, but that's no fun.
True. True. I was looking for like the deer thing.
Right. That is fair.
Yeah.
Some good banana control.
Calls them deers.
Deers. That's reasonable though. There's 3 deers across the road.
I don't know. Not even 3 rounds done in this one, though. Team Noir trying to lock in their second. They do have the weaponry to do so, but I'm a little surprised that Darkest Hour is buying into this. I like the fact that they are doing so with the bomb plant, take advantage of the fact that Team Noir doesn't have the greatest of weaponry. But 3 Galils, a MAC-10 walking into only an MP9 on the B side. If they go, they have a 4v1 with the 1 being an MP9.
Yeah, that is a little bit of an ambitious play for Team Noir. To be fair, they had multiple players here at the B side early, and now they're just kind of stacking over towards A. Ambitious swing there from, what is that, Gorilla Grip? He's got the longest tag ever.
Good night.
See you later.
That should be the bomb plant as well.
Some classic Nova maneuvering with that scout, and Nova was kind of the other guy that was the it factor for Darkest Hour last time out on this map. He had a 1v3 clutch that was quite insane. Multiple mid-round frags. His opening picks were superb. Pretty much everything you could have wanted from your Opper, Nova was delivering.
It's also delivering a round win. Team Noir understandably backing away. They will save 3 rifles, albeit 2 FAMASas and a Galil, but 3 rifles nonetheless. And that should also give Toasty one of those FAMASas they tried to carry in. Depends on if it's retrieved from the top of mid or not. It's a real question mark on that one. Shouldn't be, at least not as of right now, but if anybody's going to go running for it, it would be Toasty. No. All in all, 7 players stay alive at the end of round 2, and we're tied up at 1.
There we go. Good place to start. There is one place to be, and the 1-1 scoreline, not the worst of those. Now, we can see if Darkest Hour take advantage of the fact that they were able to force back and win against the full buy, but I mean, peeking at Team Noir, they're not too much worse for wear with the 3 weapons they saved. Going to be feeling not too shabby. It's the Deagle and the 5.7 that will be lesser weaponry.
Promise needs to hope they don't get shot anymore up through the app window, or app window / master window. Either way, difficult position for them to be in. They are safe for the time being. And all in all, this is a fairly similar round to the previous for Darkest Hour. The difference is they have better utility and an AK on MJB rather than just a Galil. That flash goes towards the hallway, everybody's favorite one to wield out in terms of their, game knowledge. But it doesn't do anything. Nobody's pushing off of it. You can see bottom right of your map all the way down, at least, is Benji just waiting on the outside of the apartments. Not really aggressing. And I like the patience here from Darkest Hour, but it could come back to bite them if they let the clock get too short.
Well, at least you got a full minute left, so we're not quite at that junction. Of course, that is always a possibility, though. The bomb, it is rotating back over towards B, and MJB, who is poking his nose over into mid, looking for some lane control. Doesn't really have full control, as that flashbang sets up. I don't even know what this guy's name is, but sets him up to take back lane, back to B. Do you know what his name is?
I have no idea. Shot in the dark on this one. Speaking of shot through the smoke, Promise with 3 and just has some free help. Team Noir just walk all over. A little worse for wear, Darkest Hour. They walk onto the site and are immediately swarmed. The 5.7 just too much to handle. Darkest Hour lose a round they probably should have come in thinking they were going to win.
I mean, the problem is the lack of a trade, Frag. You just have to be able to get that trade, and the flashes were quite strong from Team Noir, setting not only that first kill up, but Promise able to deliver, I think, 3 total. And so, we're going to see, once again, aggressive purchase. Lacking utility, Darkest Hour trying their best with what they have.
They do have, honestly, more than they did in the previous round, all things considered.
Well,
They have 3 AKs rather than 1.
More firepower, but they have no util.
That is a problem. I'm a little surprised that they haven't gone for util, because in the previous round you would have expected them to just buy in towards those AKs, or try and invest a little bit more past just utility. But here that's not the case. No utility whatsoever. Unfortunate timing for Benji, the first one to fall. Promise is not done with his reign of terror just yet on either site, to be honest. And just like that, Team Noir have yet another opening duel going their way. And with Darkest Hour kind of to lunch in terms of trade frac.
So, I wonder when or if we're gonna ever find if Darkest Hour have figured out the way that Team Noir have kind of taken early control at B, relatively quickly rotated to a 4-stack at A, and then now once they run out of resmokes over on the B site, they rotate another guy back over to B. It's a pretty common thing to see, but that's the last of the flashbangs, and Nova leading the charge. Flash lead Promise in, trying to get that first frag. MJB will get one with a deagle, and Stuffing goes down as well. It's Toasty to punch the numbers in all alone.
Creative has to be in the 1v2. Swings for the first. Good proactivity. Almost the second, but cannot recorrect the overswing of DJ Stank. And just like that, it's Team Noir with 3 in Darkest Hour. So close yet so far. Ironically enough, the lack of utility was the utility usage that came back to bite them. A self-flash from the apartment's door. Caught 2 of them. And they ended up dying to the site player because of it. And difficult position for Darkest Hour to be in because now they're broke.
You sure that was a team flash? I think they got caught by the same flash that was being flashed, like the lane flash. Or sorry, the arch flash.
May have been. I could be wrong. It was either that or it was the flash coming out from the apartments because I thought they threw it up above, but I could be wrong.
I say that because Nova, I think threw the last flash over towards arch that like Darkest Tower had. I don't think they had anymore. Look at this aggression. Promise. He's still in confidence. He's 7-2, so understandable why. Gonna run into 3 more players. These Eagles missing the mark a couple of times, and well,
hello.
Pip, he was the second man. Never want to be the second man down mid because you're definitely dead.
Speaking of Pip, by the way, I do want to correct myself. You were right. It was the last flash coming from the apartment's balcony. Totally didn't just look back in the VOD to make sure. So, no
Cool.
team flash for Darkest Tower, but still around loss previously. Here, you have Deagles, and you have a shot, sure, but you need 3 of them, specifically to the heads of Team Noir players, if you want to be able to pull this off. DJ Snake playing somewhat close here. This is dangerous for Team Noir if they get caught out. If this goes 1-for-1, it's possible, but no. Just casual 3-man spray down. Lack of armor helps out the AK significantly, and a fairly clean round victory, all things considered, for Team Noir.
So a 4-1 scoreline, that's what we're at right now, and you know, you would think that with the closeness of those rounds, the Team Noir would be in a little bit of a tougher spot economically, but they're actually doing okay. Not the worst case scenario for them. An important round for Darkest Hour to kind of just get settled back in. You know, start winning a couple of rounds. Got some flashes ready to get tossed banana, multiple of them. And that's a nice shot. Stuffing gonna fall the first man to take that duel, and Gorilla Grip comes away successful.
They're still swinging this, though. Darkest Hour going 1-for-1 a lot of the times here. That's been their problem, basically since the start of this game. Not being able to find trade frags. It's the reason they lost round 3, reason they lost round 4, and may very well be the reason they lose round 6 just the same. There's one from MJB. They need to clear Porsche. There's one from Pip. A second somehow into MJB with the last bullet in that A1S with the very small magazine it already has. Just like that, Darkest Hour combined 125 health between Nova and Toasty just for this 2v4.
Yeah, that is problematic, and as you're talking of trades, a key missed one right there on